Vamos a interrogarle, ¿no? Supongo. La cachetadón.
Where am I? What is this place?
Motel? Middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
Why are we here?
Want to talk about your little invention? Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Oh, vaya ratita, ¿no?
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Got Silverhand's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy. And I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it. And that? None of that's on billboards I saw. Not even in the fine print.
Silverhand. Construct. That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Long story.
If Arasaka finds me, I'm dead. So are you. So we are in no hurry. And I'm interested, truly.
Klept it off Yorinobu Arasaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out to dry.
And you decided the best place for it was in your own goddamn head.
Actually, wasn't a bad idea. Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arasaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
I know you can't just yank it out. My Ripper
You
said...
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was downing a Kang Tao AV? How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more...
Aware?
aggressive?
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved
And it was
engrams.
rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And if not for you, the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
How exactly was this new version supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
Ojo.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well, well.
I would have to see it first.
Whoa, we just met. Haven't built up that sort of trust yet.
How did you think this was going to go? If you want me to help you, I must examine you.
Okay.
¿Qué le va a hacer? Oh, lol.
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip.
Joder.
The only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
O sea que no hay forma de salvar. Ojo.
But you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against it.
So no matter what, sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Huh. I see my reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand, simultaneously.
Uf.
Didn't come here for the philosophy lecture.
It's not philosophy. It's neurobiology. And your evidence just confirmed my hypothesis. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide
Well,
bomber.
fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you, though? Could be fun.
Johnny,
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
you know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Ah, finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kangtao.
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Well, fuck
Hijo de
me
puta,
sideways.
loco.
What I have
Forget King Tao. Got any other ideas?
If you think there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
Ojo.
Takemura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice. He might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
A ver.
Better than nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
Vamos acá.
What'll you do with him?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
Ojo,
He's
intimidando.
all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest.
No hay nada, ¿verdad?
V, I will remember this.
This heat.
Ay, 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 ¿qué me pasa? ¿Qué me pasa? Ah, vale.
See that? Fuck me. Just look at
Es
that.
vómito, no sangre.
Unacceptable. Inhumane.
Ay, 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 ay.
You will see the difference. I will
sons of bitches.
Ojo.
You really are paranoid.
You don't see it? Way corps are stripping our world and lives naked, piece by piece? Can't turn a blind eye to that.
This the part where you divulge your master plan to annihilate Arasaka?
No. It's the part where I say I despise petty merc thieves who think they're hot shit rebels after setting foot in the afterlife. Might think you took on Arasaka, but you're just a bug they scraped off the sole of their boot and tossed in the trash.
Hello?
Whatever you gotta say it. Got something eating at your code, that's clear.
Been trying to learn how you're wired this whole time. To know who I'm dealing with. Thought you were just unlucky at first, but I kept watching and finally realized what your problem is. You were a kid from the Badlands. Family was your crutch and but in NC you're nobody. Best you can do is steal from scabs, the merc janitors.
You're a dick, you know.
And you're a cunt. Maybe we'll fit together after all.
Yo no me puedo quitar. Oh, mierda, loco, yo no me puedo quitar.
Sure seem to know a lot about my past.
Well, seen flashes of your past. Just like you've seen flashes.
A ver si no la cago por estarle haciendo caso.
Don't think I
No
care.
tengo que seguir el
What does
juego.
interest me is why you're a clingy creep.
I think we can work together, V.
But your plans make no sense. Destroy Arasaka? I don't even know what that means.
All in good time.
Not having control.
So, ready?
Can't stand it. Seeing some things are out of your hands.
Don't be ridiculous, V.
Gotta go. Hang in there, bud.
Bueno, toda la pastilla. Ahí está. El OBS para no colgarlo. Oh,
I could probably use your help.
ojo.
Probably.
Ah, también tenemos una misión de Judy, yo te lo digo.
I could really use your help. Can we meet?
A ver, primero esto.
Deep breaths, Penna. Tell me what's going on.
Do you remember Saul? The leader of the clan I left?
Uh-huh. Had a falling out or something?
Doesn't matter right now. They nabbed him. This is just not suitable for a call, V.
Just tell me when and where.
You don't know how good it is to hear that. Swing by the Aldecaldos camp. I'll explain it all.
The Aldecaldos? Thought you parted ways.
Oh, look, it's a long story. Just hurry over. I'm here.
Porque está un poco bugueado el... Sí, vale. El minimapa. También nos saltó una misión de Judy. Ya iremos a hacerla después de esta. Hice la misión de los taxis. La verdad es que solamente tienes que ir encontrado. No era muy interesante, pero estaba o sea, era interesante, pero estaba un poco aburrida, más bien. Era interesante porque tenía muchas referencias de otros juegos. Y era bonito. Pero pues no es la gran cosa. Conseguí un poco de dinero porque lo había gastado. Compré la motito refacherita que está ahí abajo. Y pues poco más, o sea, realmente no pasó nada.
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own?
Nos habló nos dijo que nos viéramos aquí y se acabó.
Things are heating up.
Bueno, nos habló Judy, pero pues eso ya lo veremos en su misión, que también nos dice que la veamos.
Riots are always best put down by folks not supporting your brand name.
Tengo muchos mensajes porque como estaba dando vueltas por la ciudad.
Ah, you are here.
Y luego. Ah,
V,
Goro, good to see you.
as it is to see you, V. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
What's in it for Yorinobu? Doesn't seem like the kind who'd care to honor tradition.
That is so. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
Ah, mira, ya tengo un poco de esto.
And how you aim to manage that?
While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Ah, ¿por qué no me deja? Ah, ok, ya. Si tiene 5 o menos, ¿no? Qué curioso esto,
There's no time to
Lots of ways
waste,
to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
Across the canal.
Kabuki. Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know.
Some parts of the brain are irreplaceable.
Let us move on.
Ok. Por cierto, de lo que estuve en la ciudad dando vueltas con la moto, hay muchos bugs con los autos. A ver, algunos eran graciosos porque salías volando y haciendo piruetas.
But not all. The security concerns me. The snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah,
Entonces no
well,
confía en sí mismo.
more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard.
Me van a enseñar a
The
usarlo,
camera
¿no?
control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Ok. Ah, digo, me hubiera gustado grabar muchos de esos, en plan clips, ¿sabes? Del coche volando por ahí. Ah, joder, mejor. Ah, pero... Ah, vaya. Hay que ver otra forma de entrar, ¿eh? Forzándolo no puedo. Por ahí. Ok. Eran bastante divertidos algunos. Coches volando. Y cosas así. Gente bugueada por ahí. Sería entretenido. Pero pues bueno. En algunos puntos sí fastidiaba porque te jodía. Lo que odio en este juego es la policía, loco. O sea, es súper falso. O sea, intentaron hacerlo como en plan estrellas del GTA, pero los policías ni siquiera te siguen, ¿sabes? O sea, literalmente spawnea el policía a un lado de ti cuando cometes el crimen. Te dispara y si te alejas un poco, te dejan en paz. Y no importa cuántas personas hayas matado, te dejan en paz. Súper raro. Entonces, pues sí, el juego sí está... mal programado muchas cosas. Ya nada más allá de los bugs, siento que el juego, si hubiera salido sin bug, con la IA así de mal, no se merecía las calificaciones que le dieron. O sea, tiene muchas cosas que fallan. Vale.
And
Done. System's ours.
the shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that,
Oh, what do you want?
Tómate.
Sid, I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
¿Se imaginan? Que o sea, el mundo está súper bien construido, o sea, hay ambientación por todos lados. ¿Se imaginan que este juego hubiera salido bien en la IA? Lo bueno que sería.
Chill, Johnny. He's Sokka scum to you. I know that, but Goro's not a bad guy.
Not a bad guy. He was Saburo fucking Arasaka's bodyguard. Think his pretty eyes landed in that gig?
Es un hijo de puta, claro que es un hijo de puta.
What is this?
Pero es un hombre de honor.
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Ok.
For God 5. Otis zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
Pues te
That
joden.
is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
Se lo van a matar. En cuanto se le acerque, el otro le va a meter un tiro. Si mató a su padre, loco. O sea, no seas idiota. Te va a meter un tiro en cuanto te vea. Ahí está, para comer tantito.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so.
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
What are you doing? Don't let him off his leash. Let him stray.
You're a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together.
Quiero hacer buena amistad con él porque creo que es un hombre de honor, aunque nos la puede acabar jodiendo por ese. Nos puede haber jodido.
Flash.
He eliminated the last obstacle between himself and complete power.
And they?
Surrendered it to him.
No sé escuchar los subtítulos, pero bueno.
Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka, an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside. All of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Ksa.
Yo tengo hambre. ¡Ojo! Me comí dos, tú. Tengo hambre.
Got factions inside Arasaka? What are they?
There are 3. Kiji, Hato, and Taka.
¡Ojo!
Kiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal
Ojo,
wing
está interesante esto.
Sapoto Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I
Ok.
know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time.
Ha.
Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Supongo que es lo típico de que el padre le exige demasiado, que el vato, que el padre no está orgulloso de él y cosas así, ¿sabes?
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not. For he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Wait. Think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame.
Ojo.
We allowed ourselves to be tricked. But we will correct this soon. Will you join me?
Vale.
Sure, why not?
Vamos directo.
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic.
Vamos rápido.
Come. I have found a good place to observe.
¿Qué pasa? Ah.
We must just climb up here.
Pues también tengo una nueva arma, que es esta, que me la hice.
Now this
No
way.
está mal, pero no pega mucho. Si la cargas, sí.
Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Upsi. ¿Está el otro? Ahí. Pero no entiendo. ¿Quién está haciendo eso? ¡Oh! Vaya predic. Me falta un imbécil, pero quién sabe dónde esté. Pues nada, sigamos. Yo supongo que esto es un poco que no debería pasar, pero bueno. Y está bien el arma. A ver, ahorita lo estoy reventando porque son de nivel bajo, ¿sabes? También subí un par de niveles, ya me administré los puntos. Estoy 17, casi 18 ahorita. Conseguimos un par de cuchillos, 2 en total, un machete chido, más o menos, un poco de ropa y creo que nada más. Realmente fue pues una vuelta, hice muchas de las misiones estas donde la policía te limpia como una mini zona que te sale cuando vas por ahí. Y ya. Ah, y la misión de los taxis y ya.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city if there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions.
Tenemos tontos por acá.
You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
take out the food? No, just no. If I had time and ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with corn or with grilled salmon.
Tanta gente, loco.
No, even better. With umeboshi clams. Arasaka-sama's favorite appetizer. Simple, tasty, and filling. I found him chewing once.
No se muere el
Dry
otro.
on his face. It was a protein bar.
Goro Arasaka with a protein bar.
Like a true soldier.
Se cae.
Okay, enough. Or we'll both grow hungry.
Ojo, ¿qué es eso? Espérame, carnal. Vamos a cambiar a esta. Espérame. Es que no sé si los dejo ahí luego me lo van a cagar. Pero bueno. Aguanta ese cabrón,
There's no time to waste me.
Espérame. Oye, tiene un rato loco, cada uno voy a poder. A ver,
Let's do
vámonos ya.
this.
Me meten un tiro ahorita y me matan, ¿sabes? Oye, es a donde vamos a entrar, loco, ya disparándoles.
See?
Vale, matamos para por lo menos alguno.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Pues solamente en sigilo ya no vamos a poder entrar. Puerta. Puente. Sabemos que hay un robot y lo puedo matar desde aquí teóricamente, ¿no? Pues eso.
Perfect for sabotage.
No, siguen enojados conmigo.
Trucks drive up regularly.
Are we to hijack one?
Podría ser también. El sistema. Ahí.
Got eyes on the comm system. A lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Ya se cansaron, ¿no?
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses. This is not bad.
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Bueno, pues están todos muertos, ¿sabes?
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should
Vamos a
use
investigar
it
todo.
to step up.
La puerta principal.
Armored door. Sealed tight.
¿Nos falta algo? ¿Qué está aquí? Ah, tuberías.
Pipes. See them?
We could use them to get inside.
Hay muchas formas de hacerlo, ¿eh?
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
Ok, ya no hay nada, ¿no? Marcaba algo, pero no sé qué sea. O nada.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds
Okay.
sensible. Better get comfy.
Ay, la cara se le deformó, loco, qué miedo. Pues nada, vamos a entrar entonces. Sí, los idiotas ahí muertos, loco. Ojo.
No sudden movements. Do you see it? That cat?
Fine looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from
Pues
the
ya
city.
vimos uno, ¿no?
It is the
Las
first
primeras
animal I
misiones.
see in Night City, except cockroaches.
Ojo, sí es cierto, no hay
First it was
prácticamente
birds,
animales, ¿no?
And dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
Por eso, ves, sí lo que decía, que ya son todos gatos sin pelo.
A bakaneko? What's that?
It is a cat spirit. It brings misfortune, can restore the dead back to life.
Joder.
Believe in ghosts?
The relic lets you talk to the dead, does it not? I believe we are past belief.
Yo también tengo un muerto en la
My
casa, ¿sabes?
grandmother knew many,
Supongo que en ese
many
tiempo puede ser algo
stories
posible.
about kitsune,
No veo
kappa,
exactamente como espiritual, pero
bakeneko too.
se pueden guardar en un chip, ¿sabes?
Miss Home?
A foolish question. I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
My childhood. Let's see. Racing my bobber for the first time through the hills. Oh, and first kiss in the middle of a synth cornfield.
Sintético.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum, Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Uf.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed, Chiba 11 has the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
O sea que Japón está más o menos igual que aquí, ¿eh?
What they need kids for?
To be corporate soldiers. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
Estaría chido un Cyberpunk en Japón, ¿sabes?
So how's
En plan
a
Yakuza.
corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's
Yakuza
bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, serves in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
Did what you had to keep from going hungry.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
Here's the spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Okay.
Slaving away for a corp. Not exactly everybody's dream.
Oh yes, because thieving is so much more honorable.
Lo estás poniendo hasta
At least I'm
arriba,
not fleecing this planet and its people in the name of profit margins.
Corporations need capital and resources to keep all in order. Who else is to rule? Corrupt governments? The masses attached to feeders? Cynics? Nihilists? Like you?
Come on, not everybody wants to change the world.
Sadly, this is true.
Uf, loco. A ver, quiero que siga
Sure, do you
hablando.
forget what happened at Tom's Diner? People hate corpse more than anything. Can't blame them either. Got some regrets, but clipping from Arasaka ain't one of them.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
¿A qué nos lo llevamos o algo tú? Vamos a ser buena gente.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
El gato como que lo volteó a ver. Ojo, ¿qué? Qué miedo tú. Como que el gato lo vio.
As will we.
Me está encantando este personaje. Lo que soltó ahorita, puff.
I think it is time to do something.
Es oro.
Getting worse.
You do not
Es
look
que
so bad.
narrativamente el juego es impresionante. Muy, muy bueno. Voy a tener que hacer un paroncito aquí. Muchas gracias por quedarte hasta el final del video. Espero que te haya gustado. También quiero recordarte que puedes seguir la página de Facebook o el Twitter del canal, donde informaré cada vez que suba un video para que no te lo pierdas. Si te gusta el contenido del canal, no olvides suscribirte y dejar tu apoyo en forma de like o algún comentario. ¡Que suene la música!